Are we just going straight into it?
Well, that's usually how it goes.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'll go.
Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Joseph Veal.
Fuck it. Fuck it, honestly.
I want you to know I've been playing that for months.
Oh, it's like for like speaking better and shit?
No.
So why'd you say for the podcast?
Bacon's not real, and neither are now.
No, bacon's not real, because if you go to a grocery store, there's too much bacon.
Keep working, your time will come.
It sounds like you're eating human bones.
It's a mini
It sounds like you're eating hamster bones.
It might be stupid, but is India in the Middle East? I don't think so. Is it?
I was like, I'm going to do this. Welcome to Satsburg.
This is gonna be fun.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Ships Across the Border. Today we have on the most interesting human being in the entire world for the 15th
Don't
episode.
give him that though.
But
Don't
I am.
let him have that.
Dude, he's
Like,
the most
you know-
unique
you know,
person in the
He's
entire
not,
world.
bro. I
Wait,
know more
no,
people.
you don't.
Christina,
I do.
wait.
Fine, he's the
Kyle
most
Jenner?
unique person in the state of Buffalo. In the state of New York. State of New
I'll
York.
give you
To the state of
The city of Buffalo, the state of New York. The most unique
him
person, the most unique person on the east side,
On the east
on
side?
the east coast. Joseph
I'm John Morant.
Joseph
I don't fear
Cortez
anyone
Veal.
on the east side.
Joseph Cortez. He said the west, but
Junior. I know, but that's why I'm over
Joseph Cortez Veal Jr. Honestly, if you're gonna hijack the intro, who's Joseph Cortez Veal Jr.?
here. I'm daddy.
Wait, is it Cortez?
Don't forget it.
Is
Goofy.
he mispronouncing? Is it Cortez or Cortez?
It's Cortez.
You
It's like the
mispronounced
Spanish
it.
'Cause
guy.
my
He does it
streets-
all the time, though.
31 Court. Actually, no, I'm not dropping my address.
What? Do you want
Don't pay attention.
the chair?
Yeah, push it closer so I can put my phone on it.
What is going on today?
Don't worry about it. They won't see this. Okay. So, how's your day been?
I was gonna ask you, how was your day?
Today was pretty good. I lifted.
With who?
With
Your personal trainer.
my personal trainer.
Christopher Alfred
My
Beeman.
personal. I can't say that. Never mind.
You can.
You cannot.
I was the S word.
Personal. Wait, what? I'm gonna have to cut this out already.
I know. I told you.
But just say it so I know what you mean.
Slave.
Oh, I can leave that in.
Oh, okay.
But I made you do the stuff, so
If
if
you-
I'd be your slave.
Well, you don't want to say it the other way around.
Exactly. Who's on the wall over there? Side note. Sorry.
Oh, that dude's he's famous,
Famous.
and he used to work at.
What's his name? If he's so famous. Exactly.
Peter Parker.
Okay, moving on. How was your workout? Holy shit! Why is it so loud?
Yeah, Joe. What are you doing in the off season now? Because
I'm working out
So loud.
and I'm hooping. That's about it.
That's it. That's literally all you've done. The entire offseason, all you've done is hoop and lift,
and eat protein infused foods.
and not
And
actual
drink
protein.
Protein infused liquids.
Yep.
So get it right.
So basically,
Yeah.
getting back onto some sort of structure here.
Mm-hmm.
Joe is another freshman on the team. He is my roommate, and
He's a
you know,
bitch.
Wow. That's
Okay.
literally your title.
What?
Like I have a plate in my room that says bitch and it literally sits at your desk.
I'm so confused.
So am I. Go. What?
How do you have a plate in our room, but it sits at his desk?
Exactly.
Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Moving
I
on.
understand the confusion.
Okay. So Joe's my roommate, and this past year, living with Joe has been the most interesting year of my entire life, and there's never a dull moment. And I'm sure you guys will enjoy this episode. So let's get into it. So Joe, Buffalo native.
Ah,
Talk a little about your high school career, because I know like we've talked about it, but like it's definitely been
Like
it's definitely been
we know
rocky.
you were shitty, but let them know.
Let them know.
I literally have an award at school that basically says I was that. Like, what are we talking about?
Let them know how shitty you are.
First N word. Censor.
I forgot. I literally have an award that says I'm that guy. Like, I don't understand what
Okay, but but
listen,
you didn't start off as that guy. So how did you become that guy?
I was gonna
Let me hear the story.
explain.
Let me hear the story. Let me hear the
So basically, what happened was, my freshman year, I got cut. We originally thought it was my varsity coach's like decision because he was there for like the entire thing, and we thought that him,
Who's we?
Me and my mother
I was about to say.
assumed that
Shout out Rebecca.
that Coach Woods, my high school coach, was the one who made the final decision on to cut me.
From
turns
JV?
out, yeah, from JV. But turns out it was the assistant coach who now coaches somewhere else. So then, basically, I was like, that's tough. And it was sucky because like all my friends I played with like modified and like all my friends were just hooping on like basketball. Like everyone I knew
So what did you do that year?
hooped. I didn't hit the gym. I just basically hooped.
Hit the gym. I didn't.
I did not hit the
Psych.
gym.
You just
But
hooped like,
I just
like
hooped.
at the
I just
Y
hooped.
or like at the park?
At the Y. That's basically at the Y, and I was hooping with my boy Thomas.
Like fives or structured
work in,
training?
yeah.
Fives.
Fives.
Like it
And
was just pretty much just straight pickup. That's kind of all I've done basically my entire life. It's just like straight pickup, and like I played
could very
AU for
much
2
tell.
years.
I was gonna say it shows.
Okay, wow, cool. But so I got cut. I basically like just played straight fives. I came back in my sophomore year and I told everyone if I don't make the team, I'm just retiring from basketball. My sophomore year, I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. Came in, made the team. Started off slow for me. I was like sixth man for the team, and then ended up becoming a starting four after like 4 games. Was like a role guy, which I kind of was like all my years, but you know wasn't like leading scorer, leading whatever. But like I was out there, kind of just did it all. Junior year. Made the team.
Made varsity now.
Made varsity, yeah. Basically did not play. I sat like my first 3 games, and then they put me in against this team, Star Point, which is actual poop. Like it's just
Shout out
straight
Star Point.
facts. Bro, we beat them by almost.
Yeah, good, kid.
We beat them by
Good job.
69 that game. We
That's
would have beat
ironic.
them.
intentional?
Bro, we
Knowing
put in-
Joe probably.
I played the whole fourth quarter. So no. I haven't played a single game. We had this kid, his name was Owen, he was a senior. He got fried the whole bus ride back because we would have won by 71. Last second, this man went for a layup. He tried to like fillet it, like finger roll, and missed. The entire bus ride was just like, mission failed. We'll get him next time. Just stuff like that, bro. They did not live it down. But so I got in at like right before half. I was in there for like 30 seconds, and then right before half, like 5 seconds after the clock, I catch it in the corner, baseline jumper. I catch it.
Swish. I know that base.
Is that in the mixtape?
Huh?
Is that one in the
No, it's
mixtape?
a junior year.
Oh, so
No,
Because you
but
know
that was my junior year.
It's if Joe shoots the ball from the corner, it's either swish nothing but net or
all backboard.
from the corner.
Bro, if you ask
from the
anyone-
corner,
listen.
it's hitting the stands. It's going into the stands.
If you ask anyone from high school, they would be like, if I had one shot on the court, it was definitely baseline corner jumper. Like that was all.
and
I
your
ever
only
pulled, that's
badge
all
is
I did.
bronze catch and shoot. That's your only shooting badge.
And
You have
then
bronze catch
I
and
hit
corner
it,
specialist.
I hit it, and then I was jogging back, and then the time ran out because they didn't stop it or whatever. And then my entire team just bum rushes me like I'm. I never hooped a day in my life. Like they were just
Like you're the
surprised
manager
I
got thrown
scored.
on senior night.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't like bust their ass in practice. Like what is this?
Okay, and then your senior year,
My senior year made the team. What happened? It was senior year. I was basically that guy. Like we knew who our team was. Came in, and I was like I wasn't our leading scorer, but I basically led like everywhere else. I led our team in rebounds, even though we were like a 6'6" kid, a 6'9" kid, but a 6'9" kid barely played. I was like top 5 in assists, top 5 in steals, top 5 in blocks. So I basically
Any
I was
points in
everywhere.
there?
Huh?
Any points in there?
I was third in points.
My man.
Our big man, who was 6'6", was
Second
second.
fist bump
and
of
then-
the episode.
and then surprisingly, our freshman, his name's Nakai Harris. He is over at Timon. He was our leading scorer for points. That was
You
basically
told
his
me
role
he was tough. You
was
told
just
me he was
score.
tough. Yeah, and you did.
Yeah.
You like the Draymond type,
Yeah.
just like doing everything else, doing all the little things.
I never broke 14 my senior year. It was so sad.
How many times do you have 14?
Like 6. I had like 6 14-point games out of like our 20 something.
Shit, 14 is a good amount of buckets though.
Yeah.
That's 7 left-handed layups for Joe.
In my mixtape though, I have right hand layups.
Those must be few and far between them.
I showed you the one at Will South when I like threw one guy on the ground and then had like a tough like acrobat layup.
I didn't say you have. Okay, you basically have no right hand, but like it shows it sometimes. I said this to you yesterday. We were shooting around, and I said this is Joe Veal in a nutshell. It's either all net, literally doesn't touch the fucking rim.
From the corner, only from the
no,
corner.
anywhere. It's
No,
either
only from the corner.
every Joe's basketball career in a nutshell is all net, nothing but the fucking bottom of the net, or all backboard, shitty miss into the fucking stands. That's his basketball career in a nutshell.
It's like Oscar as well.
You'll watch him play, and he's like,
Oscar
oh,
is the same thing though.
Not really,
Oscar's
though,
either hitting from the
you'll
corner
watch
or
him.
off right.
You'll watch him play.
like over.
You could watch him on a good day, and you'll be like, "Holy shit, he's actually tough." And then the next day, you're like, "How did he pick up a basketball ever?" Like it's the back and forth is crazy.
I'm curious what Joe's currently having a conversation with the
Huh? I know,
audience.
I'm not doing anything. So basically, you're wrong, but that's besides the point. But back to my senior year, we played. It was a lot. It was fun. We had some very interesting experiences off the court. The season definitely
Any
didn't
Anthony
go.
Davis moments in the locker room?
Basically, actually.
Oh, okay.
Bro,
Can we elaborate on that?
You don't get that?
No, I don't get that.
You've never seen the video
never
where
seen-
he's in the locker room and bare ass naked on the ground. They're slapping his ass.
We basically.
Anthony
bro.
Davis.
Yes. You want to see the video?
No.
You're not
First moment when we pull something up. You guys keep talking.
They
I'm gonna
can't.
pull it
Oh,
up.
you can't see it.
They
They
will.
can't see it.
They will.
But
They will.
We can't throw Anthony Davis's bare ass on
I'll
our
censor
podcast.
it. This is gonna be the hardest episode of my life to fuck.
Good. Now listen.
Edit ever.
Nay, let me tell my
Why?
story.
Okay. Fuck
But
me
right-
for not watching
No,
Anthony Davis's
yeah,
bare ass
die.
being slapped in my free time.
Shut up. Now listen. Right. This is about me, not you.
Sorry.
You had 18 episodes. I don't wanna hear
Sorry.
this. So right. What happened? My senior year.
15 episodes.
15. I just said 18. Favorite number. You know what I'm talking about. But it's besides the point.
JV18.
So basically, it didn't go as we planned. Like we were predicted to end up fourth in our conference. We ended up being fourth, which was very unfortunate for us. We definitely should have been third at least, because we lost to Will East twice. The second time we got actually destroyed, and it was mainly because our guards couldn't handle the ball. It's not completely on them, but it kind of.
Are you in like the same conference like Canisius, Joe's?
No, they're private schools. I want to say they're in the conference above us. I have no idea. It's a lot of work because there's like conference and then there's divisions. Oh my god.
Yes.
He's there.
Look. So yeah, it gets.
Oh, it's already censored itself. That's cool.
And then he just.
I mean, you can't really see it on back there anyway.
What the? Yeah, he goes with his tongue and shit, and then they're just like, yep. It's
Okay.
Oh no,
well,
he's actually like.
I could have definitely gone my entire life without
But
watching
right,
that.
so we lost to Will East both times. We got pooped on the second time. Then we lost to Amherst both times. The first time
Jeffrey.
Did you ever play? Didn't you play Jeff?
I did play Jeff, but I never played when we played Amherst.
He gave you guys buckets.
I honestly don't remember. I didn't know Jeff till I came here.
He says he fried you. Not you specifically, but your team.
I had no idea who he was till
But
I got
Ryan
here.
Murs fried Jeff, so that means that Ryan Murs double fried you.
Again, I have anyone that was in Buffalo I did not know until I got here. Like
Really?
I've never
Not
met
even
any of
Warren?
these people. Huh?
Not even Warren.
Especially not Warren.
You didn't
right.
see Warren at a park
We would have beat
beating the shit out of some 8-year-old like John Morant.
We would have beat Amherst the second time, but unfortunately, Joe Veal being the gym tryhard that he is, I strained my hip flexor in gym class like 4 hours before the game, playing handball.
Go straight. Oh.
Bro, I had it. I like opened my hip to like turn, threw a goal in, and I literally just started hobbling.
like
I literally
Dak
sat out for
Prescott?
the rest of the gym.
So you didn't play.
Huh? No, I did play. I was unrestricted. So my like 25 minutes got turned down to like 10. And then Teddy, who's the girl that you and Tay always be talking about? Her last name. McDuffie. Teddy McDuffie. He had 26 rebounds that game.
All the first dropping straight governments on the pod. Fuck it.
Yeah, he had 26 rebounds on us that game. And
Damn.
if you watch it, probably like 4 while I was on the court. When he played us the first time that I played, he had like 6. I had like almost think about that. I had like 10 double doubles my senior year, if not more.
Damn. So you went from bum to hooper.
And almost
Bomb.
in almost every game that I had a double double, I had more rebounds than points. I'd have like 14 rebounds, 12 points, 15 rebounds, 14 points, some stuff like that.
Very solid. So then, how do you? So did you ever think like you basically didn't get any like you weren't the guy on the team or you didn't be on the team for the first 3 years of high school? So was that even like playing college basketball even a thought in your mind during that time?
It's always like I always wanted to.
Because your dad played, no? Your dad
Yeah,
played.
he played at UB. He likes to shove it in my face a lot. But
Big dude.
yeah,
Shout out.
6'9", like 300 at this point.
That's a big
Picture,
dude.
if I can find one.
Probably.
Shout out
I can
Joe's
send you
dad.
one.
Shout out Joseph Veal Senior.
Senior.
Yeah. Well, you gotta get the right one because there's 2 of them in the world.
Senior the first. I don't know how that shit works.
No, so
how does that shit
King
work?
Joseph the senior.
no, so my dad's dad is also named Joseph Veal, but him and my father have different middle names. Hence the fact that it's not like junior. He would have been his junior. So then my dad had me, and then we have the same middle name. Hence the fact I'm junior, he's senior. But then his dad went and had another Joseph Veal and gave him his last name. So there's 2 sets in my family of Joseph Veal Juniors.
Who's the toughest?
I don't know. He's like 34 at this point. He's the same age
So-
as like my dad.
If you
what are you talking
decide that you would like to have children when you're older,
Yeah, it's gonna be Joseph, firstborn son.
Joseph Cortez Veal,
Whatever
third?
it is, I'm
The
not
second?
smart enough to know that right now.
but
I'm
his name
gonna
will
do
be
research.
Joseph.
Yeah, it
And
will
it's
be.
technically a dream coat.
So if he ever sees this, shout out Joseph, from Max, from Chris.
Made by Joseph. Joseph.
It will be made
And
by
Max and
Joseph, I'll
Chris.
tell you that much.
Shout out Joseph squared.
Okay, wait, no. So college basketball. Your dad played college basketball, so it's always been like back in your mind. But how do you like what are you thinking? Like, do you think you could at that point where you're like whatever, just got cut from JV, made JV, or being benched on varsity? Like, are you like, damn, like I'm gonna, I know this is where I want to be. I'm gonna get there. Like, what's that in your mind?
Honestly, I could not tell you. It probably didn't approach my. If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think about college until like after my junior year season. I did after my junior season, I got into AAU for the first time because I don't even know how I got into that. I don't know. But
Who'd you play for?
City Rocks. I played under
With James?
No, different. I'm Buffalo. He's Rochester, Syracuse,
Rochester.
Rochester. So different City Rocks.
I played a series.
But I never played against their City
They're in
Rocks team.
fucking EYBL. They're really good. Like they're number 1 team.
Yeah,
They busted
and then,
our ass one year. Like, you're a nice
Okay,
kid.
cool. But I don't know how I got into it. I played, and then from doing that, I also got into this weird like program called NCSA, Next College Student Athletics or whatever, that he was on as well.
Booyah!
And so that's kind of how I got into it. And I was supposed to like email coaches and like send in
knowing
clips
Joe-
and that.
knowing Joe-
I don't think I emailed a single one.
Late to a bowl.
Except you emailed 50 and
No, but that was last second.
oh yeah. Well,
So
And
I was
then,
doing the same thing as him for the beginning.
honestly,
And then I sent in clips there, whatever. Some coaches reached out to me, but then it was like, I don't know. It was definitely I don't know, but it was definitely
Thought
a
about
weird.
saying something.
It was definitely like a weird experience for me, like to like know how it works.
NTSA?
Like just like college stuff in general. Like I knew how middle school kind of like you know how high school's gonna work. It's gonna be the same thing. So like that high school to college step is such a like a big like gap, and it's so different. At least for
Did
me.
the camera
personally.
just like turn?
No. I
Yes.
think you're just tripping.
No, that's just mad angle.
Don't say anything funny right now, because then he can't use it. Smorgasbord. Okay. You know, Chris doesn't know. Hold on, Chris does not know Shmebulak, and I didn't know.
Do you know what
or the
smorgasbord
boulder.
is? Smorgasbord's a
I don't.
Yiddish word, which is like a Jewish language for like feast.
Everything
like, just a
comes
bunch
back
of
to
shit.
Jewish, bro.
But fuck, I didn't know we were
Wait, it
doing
comes
a full
back-
story.
Yeah,
it
it's
means
Yiddish.
what?
Fucking language.
It's,
It means
it's
what?
Yiddish.
Wait,
Yiddish is an old Jewish
Shut up.
language.
What does it mean?
It means
It
like
means like big feast. It means feast.
it's literally
Oh, feast.
Yeah,
it's
I
kind
heard
of
feet.
it's kind of like a feast.
feast,
It's like a feast of like
feet.
random shit like leftovers. Like yeah, it's a feast of feet in Yiddish. I'm pretty sure. My grandma's gonna watch this and call me an idiot.
What?
Yeah, Google it real quick. But
Can you say it in
Smorgasbord?
Jewish? Can you say smorgasbord in Jewish?
In Hebrew, it's not.
It's
Hebrew
a-
word. It's like it's a Yiddish. It's like
just say it. I don't care
Smorgasbord.
what it is. Just say it. That's all he asked.
smorgasbord. That's how you say it.
Okay, but side note, he doesn't know who Shmebulak is or the boulder. Listen. Hold on. Come with me. Listen, you people, whoever's watching this, if you know who
Holy fuck, that's a hard
Shmebulak is, we appreciate you. If you know who the boulder is, we also appreciate you. But if you know who both of them are, you're a goat. You're top tier, bro. You gotta know who they are. That's just mean you had like a great childhood. You know what I'm saying? That's besides the point.
Never mind, it's a smorgasbord.
Okay, screw Smorgasbord. Look up Shmebulak. Okay?
Dude, what is going
Gravity
on?
Falls.
Oh, what is going on, dude?
You don't know Shmebulak from Gravity Falls?
Oh, I do, but how do you know his name?
Bro, that's all he that's all he says. They look at me, he goes, Shmebulak. Like, what do you mean? How do you not know his name?
You remind me of just a Gravity Falls.
He
character,
quietly
to be
just goes,
honest with
Shmebulak. They end the episode, it zooms on his face, and he goes, Shmebulak. Like, what do you want?
I hope this is. I've never ever done this before, so if this breaks the audio, I'm sorry, but I need to hear this now.
Shmebulak.
And here we have Carson, Steve, Jason, and I'm sorry, I always forget your name.
Shmebulak. That's all he says. Shmebulak. Like, that's it. There's no other audio that comes from him.
I wonder if that picked that up, but I don't know.
But right, so then and then
Back to
now look
NC
at the boulder, because you don't know who the boulder is. Because we gotta go through this.
The
Like,
boulder of
this is from Avatar, The Last Airbender.
you. Dude, what is going on?
I don't know how you don't know like these people. You have no childhood. Look
You
at him.
never watched
Look at
TV
him,
as
look
a
at him.
kid.
Look at him, bro. He's out there. He's like,
I stared
listen,
at a barrel full
Listen.
of apples.
Listen.
That was my child.
Listen, the boulder's out here like this. Listen. This is the boulder. The boulder's like, the boulder has conflicted feelings about fighting a young blind girl. And then she starts talking smack. He's like, the boulder's got over his conflicted feelings and will smash you. Like, I don't understand how you don't know this.
Decide if I'm gonna tap or not.
What?
The boulder has decided he's going to smash. Why does he sound like a Walmart Kool-Aid?
Because that's what he is. He's like, the boulder. Bro, he's like he was like the best fighter in like this ring. And he fought
I'm going to
Toph.
smash.
But right, where were we before this? I don't know where we were. We were talking about my high school career.
How do you find out about fucking Madai,
College.
dude?
How do you find out
How the
about-
fuck do you
Okay,
get here?
This is how we're gonna go.
Sherlock.
Listen. So what happened was, I'll tell you exactly what happened. So towards the end of my season, before my season was over, I was hooping with. How did I even get? I don't know how I knew about Villa Maria, but I started doing open runs with them and like hooping with their team. This is different,
college?
but yeah, Villa Maria, they're at college. They're
Villa
D3
Maria's-
too.
Yeah, I went and played there actually. Unsurprisingly.
But
Like in an AAU tournament. Yeah.
But right, so I was hooping with their
Scarborough
guys,
Blues.
and that's kind of where like I started like learning like how different it is from like high school and college. Like you can't do all the same stuff, and then that's kind of where I just like asserted my role. Like I'm just gonna stand, spot up, and shoot, which I guess doesn't work when the season starts, because my 3-point percentage dropped like 50 because
Your
in
senior year?
runs I was stupid.
Oh, yeah. You had one run. I was
Bro, in
injured at
runs
this
it went
point.
Bryce, Joe Veal. Like it was that serious. Like you didn't want
That's
Bryce
a
shooting,
crazy
but
statement.
Bryce had a lot more of a range. Like and then like his range was a lot bigger, and like he could do more. Like he could come
you
off
were
the screen and pull. Mine was
blicking.
catch and shoot.
You were blicking. I had one when you hit like 9 in a row, dude.
Bro,
And
it was quite literally,
fucking
like, they were
crazy.
It's either 9 in a row or all backboard.
But right, so listen, but right, so then I was hooping up there, and then towards the end of my season, so I knew Villa was whatever, and I was like, I guess if worst comes to worst, I'll end up going there. So then out of the blue,
Did you have an offer from there, or
Huh?
like, did you go as a student?
I didn't have anything.
So worst comes to worst, you
I mean,
just walk on there.
I ended up applying there.
Wait, so are they?
And I
Are they
probably
like
could've
not?
played.
Are they,
They're- huh?
are they not great?
They,
we can
you know,
sneak. You can
they're
sneak.
college.
You can sneak this.
He said they are a college. That's for sure.
they're whatever. But
So you think you would? So your backup plan was like go there and walk on, basically.
basically, I feel like I mean, if I reached out to the coach about like actually playing, like I knew the coach. The coach would talk to me like every day I was there. So like I probably like maybe not got like a scholarship, but like I pretty much would have been like a sure-in like walk on almost
Okay.
to be there. But
I don't know what conference they're playing, but they're 19 and 10.
yeah, they were but I don't know.
Maybe 2 years ago they were booty cleat.
But so but then one of my practices, it was like a 10 a.m. practice on a Saturday.
For
my
AAU?
mom, huh? No, for my high school. We had a 10 a.m. practice on a Saturday. So what happened was my mom was late because she was leaving. She had to work at overnight, and her staff was showing up late, so she couldn't leave on time. So I was gonna be late to practice. So I let my coach know. I was like, Coach, I'm gonna be late to practice. My mom's getting off of work late. So then I get a phone call from my coach, and I'm like, what? Like I just told you, he's like Joe, how long do you think it's gonna take? Because I have a coach coming up here to see you. I'm like, I'm glad I know this now. Like if you would have told me this last night, and I figured out, I could have biked up there and been there on time. So I show up 20 minutes late to this practice. And then I walk in and I'm like, all right, and I just see this guy over there that looks that is
Looks like Fred Van Vliet.
I was gonna say Corey Joseph, but right, and I was like, okay, and then it turns out that was Coach Long, as you clearly told because you said Fred Van Vliet, but
And they watched your practice and then
yeah, and talked to me a little bit, asked me some questions. I don't remember the questions, but it was just like weird, and I was like, out of all days, I didn't show up late to a single practice besides that one. So I was like, out of all days for someone to come up and like watch me practice and like ask me questions about like our team and that was the one day I ended up showing
No,
late.
I know how, bro.
And like he was on a time schedule, so he couldn't stay for the whole practice, so he had to leave.
I definitely like, bro. That probably was so like, you probably like so much anxiety. Like,
Oh yes,
going
I
there.
was nervous.
Bro, I know that because like my last year, you know, Penn State Barron,
Mm-hmm.
my coach knows that coach, and so he was gonna come out and see me, and that's like 3 hour drive. And then I got fucking like it was probably COVID, but I didn't get tested. But I'm like, I'm not gonna leave my dorm or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I was fucked up in my dorm. And then I'm like, okay, well now they're obviously not gonna come anymore.
Yeah.
And then like I don't know if I don't even think I talked to them like really after that because kind of just like, okay, well
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll move on. We missed opportunity, and that like sucked ass. I can only imagine like because that was also like one of the first coaches I talked to as well, right?
I don't know. Oh, you talking about me? I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
he said that's one of the first coaches.
Well, that
he
was the
talked to.
first. That
And
was
I was like, I don't
that
know.
was like the first coach had real interest in me, and then I'm like, okay, well,
I
it's
think
just
I
fuck
talked
me
to.
at
I
this
was.
point.
I talked to Villa first, and then Coach Long came up and then was talking to me.
Nah.
But I think the theory right now, the running theory is the only reason Madai like even like knew about my name really. The theory that is right now is because my JV coach, Coach Licata, he went here.
Oh shit.
What do you mean
Like,
running theory? Like,
Running theory because I don't know if it's true. I didn't- I
Who
never
holds
asked.
this theory? Like just
Huh?
you?
Yeah,
You are the
basically.
sole.
Him and his mother,
Basically
the sole
dynamic duo.
The sole proprietors of
Joe and Rebecca.
the Madai conspiracy theory. Joe and his mom.
but the theory is that's the reason they talked to me, and the reason that Villa reached out to me was due to
Your toughness?
my varsity coach, Brandon.
Because your
Woods.
daddy. Don't ever fucking.
I mean, I am. But that's besides the point.
Nah, bro. The recruiting process, was it stressful for you? Because, bro, that shit is stressful. I know, you it probably wasn't because you didn't give a fuck about playing basketball.
Guys, everyone calm the fuck down.
Oh,
okay?
someone's hurt.
But, like, did that ever happen any other time to you? Where,
What
like,
happened?
Whenever there's a coach there that you're, like, looking forward to, like, what do you call it, and you end up, like, missing that opportunity or something like that?
I'm not gonna lie.
We definitely can't hear you.
I
right now.
kind of just said like, it's whatever. Honestly, like when I started talking to Coach Long and the coach at Villa, it was what happened? I was like, it's in between those two, and then like from talking to Coach Long, and then he talked about like how the system is like our roster's not a set roster, which was kind of one of my biggest problems up at like Sweet Home, even though it worked out for me my senior year, because like I was.
What do you mean you said a roster, not a star roster?
Like he was the way he worded it was like whoever's going off in practice was like who was gonna start for like the next game. So like it wasn't like, oh, these are our starters, they're gonna start like every game. No, it's like if hypothetically speaking, like Colby had a great practice or like a week of practice, he was gonna start that next game. But like if someone had a bad set of practices, then they're not hooping, or they're not gonna start, not hooping, but not start. So then, oh, look at me. But right.
Yeah.
So then.
I think that's fairly accurate how this weird year went.
Yeah, but it's like my
What are you doing over there,
he's pulling up a picture of me that I uploaded to NCSA. But what happened? But that was my problem up at my high school. Even though, like I said, it worked out for me my senior year for my varsity coach, where it was like, or at least it seemed to me. I don't know, but it's like he only really played the starters. Like he had a starting five. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's also yeah.
So it's like there was no like fluctuation really. In between, like, oh, if this is guy starting, oh, like you're going off in practice, you're starting.
That's
like,
good and bad though, 'cause like when you're in,
Mm-hmm.
and that's you experience. Like,
that's why I said my senior
year
year worked out. Like,
but like, I mean that same shit happened to me my my sophomore year at school. It's like, okay, well, I'm definitely good enough to be playing, but like, you know how Canadian basketball is, where it's like no one really is like trying to play the next level. So it's like, okay, well, you have 2 years left to play. The seniors only have 1 year left, so let them like enjoy like the last year. I'm like, bro, like. You really just don't want to win, dude. Like, if you like, and they're not gonna fire him because like, and he's not a paid coach. Like, he's doing this. He's fucking volunteering because I'm at a fucking public school in fucking Canada. But like,
but that's why I liked it up here. That's why like really attracted me up here was the fact that it was like that's how it worked. So I knew if I put in the work and like was going off in practice, there was at least like I at least had like that hope like I'd go practice. Like obviously being here now, like I know that that's how it works. But
so first year in college, first season over.
Yeah.
Thoughts, lessons.
Don't waste time, I guess, is the biggest one.
Don't waste your time or don't waste time?
I mean, both.
Okay, elaborate.
Like, yeah.
Again, can cut anything out. You can be as honest as you'd like to be.
I'm going brain dead right now. Well, honestly, as you guys know, I didn't do anything really while this team was going on besides show up at practice and like do like the stuff that like you either show up or you are off the team basically.
Hold up, but okay. So in all fairness, you did put in 3 days of straight work before the development game.
I don't even know if I was in there for 3 days, but that's okay. We'll say 3.
Joe's probably one of the most naturally talented individuals.
That's basically all that it is.
He'd be getting minutes if he had a right hand.
This
And some
actual
fucking
blasphemy
work
on my right hand. I have a right hand.
I'll put clips in there.
Go ahead. I have a right hand.
He dribbles like this on the right side of the court.
I did it one time because he's trailing on my right. So
But he
I'm
has the
trying to get poked.
nastiest left to left behind the back
It's
wrap
retarded.
ever.
He went over the screen. He's behind me. I'm not trying to get poked in my right hand. What do you want from me?
To dribble with your right?
But if I'm dribbling, there's a chance I get back tipped and then I was out of bounds. So
Joe.
instead I went up. I had my left. I got a bucket. So where's the problem here?
Would you have, if you could do this season over again, would you go about things differently?
Almost definitely, yes.
What would you do instead?
I'd most definitely be in the weight room.
With Chris.
Chris, you weren't even in there for the first half of the season.
I didn't know it existed at that point.
We were in there every day.
No, but it wasn't the same.
He didn't know creatine existed.
Say that one more time to the mic.
Creatine. Like he didn't know creatine existed. He got on some creatine. He's like, oh yeah, lift heavy weight. There's a hole in this.
Give me one more creatine.
Creatine. Protein. Give me some protein and creatine to build my muscles.
My muscles.
My muscles.
Well, I think I'm laughing so I had a nosebleed, dude.
My muscles need to get bigger, so I take the creatine and the protein. Okay, but right, I definitely lift. This sounds so like stupid just saying it. Like it's obvious and it knows, but it's like lift.
It knows.
The creatine knows.
Lift. Get in with like Coach Long, Seti, and Coach Hack.
Get in with them.
Why do we do this? You know what I mean?
No, what I don't know. What do you mean?
He meant like in like as if like
Like-
be friends, but no, like get in the gym,
like work out.
What did you think I meant?
like get into the office, like build a more of a rapport. Is what I thought that you were.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was right there.
What's the difference between what I said and what he said?
He would get in the gym and get shots up. I thought you meant like going to his office and like.
I thought you meant like. But what the hell was that? I kicked something. But right. But like that's definitely just be like lift, and then work out with the coaches.
So how are you gonna structure
outside
this
practice.
off season to reflect that what you've learned this year? Because I mean, like whatever you seen, you just like were hooping, like you never really like knew to like put in the other than like you went through spurts, which is you're very streaky and everything.
Basically.
So whatever you went streaks of putting in work, whatever. But like I mean, it seemed to work out for you. You're here now, but you realize that doesn't fly at this level.
Most definitely does not.
So like those lessons, how are you gonna structure your off season and preseason next year to maximize next year? Like, are you gonna? I don't know. Should I know what I'm doing? But like, what, specifically, what are you doing? Like, what are you specifically working on?
Basically, I mean, at this point right now is lift, and then
The goal is to put on size though. Like, put on,
I mean, we'll lift, and if
Get
it's not
Aki
working,
as
then
some
I'll
people
hop
on
on
Twitter
Chris's
say.
train with the creatine. But like until then, we'll stick all pure natty. But like, I don't know. But like, we'll stick right now, and we'll see what happens. If I have to just start popping creatine 2 weeks before the season starts, whoops. But the goal is not to be there. The goal is like I started now, especially recently, being in the gym, working out.
in the gym, like on the actual court. What physically?
Before we move on, I hate how everyone thinks creatine is just dead ass steroids.
Oh, it's not.
They just treat it. Like
I just like to make
it's
the joke
straight
about
up
my mom.
anabolics.
Listen to-
Like, what are we
Listen to
doing?
this story. This story made
The
Chris
fuck
laugh.
is an anabolic?
this was fun. Anabolics is stuff that helps you build muscle.
Oh,
Listen to this, okay? So
Like
basically,
creatine.
so
What do you mean it has it in it? Okay.
well, steroids doesn't have. I mean, I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Which I thought we were talking about creatine has anabolics in it, right?
No.
Oh.
It's like
Anabolics
anabolics.
are steroids. Creatine's creatine.
Oh,
Okay,
creatine? No, I'm thinking keratin. Never mind. Continue.
That's actually right. I'm not even gonna lie. Go. Move
He just
on.
be knowing shit sometimes.
I play Ark Survival Evolved. You know how it be.
So basically, I started taking creatine spring break, not spring break. When I went home after the season, but my mom is she's like a nutritionist by like profession, but she's like, no, like you don't need this show. She's scared. She's white, basically, not an athlete, white. So white Jewish.
No.
So she's scared, and she doesn't want me to.
conservative.
So Max.
No, she doesn't want me to get very awky, but like that, she doesn't understand that's the goal. So basically, I told her.
Listen.
I'm
I
listening.
told her that I'm going to creatine, and she's like, no, go talk to somebody. Like, there's this like I was gonna get Shoppers, which is like CVS, but she's like, there was a supplement store across the street with like someone who she apparently knows because she's does all this fucking natural ass like fucking not medicine but like essential oils and shit because she thinks she's a hippie. No.
Wow, that escalated.
And so I went to go talk to the person. Obviously, I knew he was gonna give it whatever. He gave it to me. He told me it's all whatever. It's perfectly fine. Like, not gonna happen. So I took it. I called my mom. And she's like, "Okay, I'm glad. Like, you actually talked to somebody. Know what you're doing now." And then I'm like, "Okay, mom. The only catch is like the only one that he had. You have to take a needle and shove it up your butt 3 times a week." And she lost her shit on me. She's like, "What are you doing? You're taking steroids. You have no idea what you're doing." And I thought that was really funny. And Chris thought that was really funny. By the look on your face, I think
What is
that totally
this?
went over your head.
Yeah,
So that's the plan.
that's the plan. Yeah,
Is to get
lift.
is to get Aki.
Just get steroids. Take
Aki
steroids.
was the word that we used over the summer. They meant to throw a lob. Or
Right.
Aki way, it's like make it the Aki way and like don't forget
Oh,
the
yeah,
Bev.
yeah, yeah.
Never, never, never.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Mama Ak, let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
I don't know.
He doesn't
You
have any.
uncultured swine,
Bro, I
Educate yourself.
don't have time to get all these.
You live under
references.
Dwayne. Be better. Now listen. I was gonna go somewhere, then he screwed it up. Nice job, bud.
Sorry.
Nice job, bud.
Nice job, bud. I'm cool as
You have
biscuits.
any
Fucking
questions?
right,
I have
bud.
another question for you.
Fuck it. Yes.
You have anything for Joe?
Me?
Yeah.
Other than this left hand?
Well, ask the question, bud.
I need the out. Okay, tell the people.
I'll blow my nose really
I want everyone to. I feel like everyone who's watching this is dead ass a fan of Stranger Things, so I want you to tell them.
Stranger Things, I've never watched it. I'm not gonna watch it. But what you should watch is some sort of anime. Preferably, I'm not gonna say One Piece because One Piece is so long and
Classroom
it's
of
a
the Elite.
bad whatever. Classroom of the Elite. Is that what you call it?
We can't say the other name on the podcast.
That's fine. That's
What's your other
fair.
name?
It starts. I can't spell it either.
No,
It's
we
gonna be as
can't.
bad.
Just text it or someone. Do something.
Yo.
Like, you're gonna mime it to me? That's not helping. Oh, okay. I'm here. I'm with it.
James. So much, but I don't know. Just find something. Start with it. If you don't like it, there's like 8 million different genres.
Are you the spokesman for all animes?
No, but like, might as well. Why not?
So, in your free time when you're not playing
Oh,
basketball,
God.
because you don't do that a lot.
Just out him. Just out him.
It was a joke. It was a joke. So what do you do? I know that.
I breathe.
Nice.
I eat. I sleep.
Same, bro.
I
Fist
drink.
bump.
I know.
Vibes.
You want one? No, screw you. Besides the point. I play video games.
What? So that's what I was getting at. What
I
video
know.
games are you playing?
What, like video games?
Yeah.
I play Minecraft, Overwatch,
2K,
Cold War.
you suck at it.
2K.
You gave me
I don't
$20
even.
before.
I don't even play 2K honestly.
you suck.
I mainly just play my
Or
career
you're
and
just
call
a
it a day.
fucking sweaty tryhard, bruv.
One time, Joe said I couldn't score 100 points in a game, and so I scored 100 points in the game, and then he gave me $20.
You gave him $20. for
I
that?
did. Yeah.
But you won't get twists because some team beat another team that wasn't supposed to be.
if this video gets
100 views.
100, nah. If this
That's a lot for us.
exactly why I'm gonna blow it up. If this video gets 1,000 views, I'll get twists.
On TikTok.
combined or on TikTok or where?
Here.
On
What is-
YouTube.
Okay, YouTube, Spotify, Apple,
Listen, this
what?
is how we'll go. So, 1,000 views on YouTube,
Holy shit, that would be crazy.
600 streams on Apple Music
Combined?
or Spotify. No, each one of the others. This
And
I don't
10K.
want to do this.
10K on TikTok. Views.
Or 100K on TikTok.
Holy fuck, bro! What do you think? What do you think we're fucking streaming to?
Or I get $100. One of those got to happen in order for me to get twist.
I don't
so-
give that much of a fuck.
Exactly. That's
But I hope you guys do.
that is the point. I'm not getting twist again. I was an absolute different breed. It's never happening again. But
I heard him talking on the phone yesterday to Jasmine. Shout out Jasmine.
that was not who I was last night.
Oh well.
No,
I just outed him.
Those were those were yeah.
Oh well. Shout
Jasmine, it was you.
Shout out
You're the only one for him.
Shout out Jasmine. We're cutting that.
Please do. It's gonna mess my day up. But actually, I could care less, honestly. Yeah, they live in
Shout out Caitlin,
across
too.
the-
Shout out number
I
6.
guess we shout out Caitlin as well now.
Nah, live it. Yeah, dude, no. She tested my gangsta. I had to get
Don't
rid of
test
her.
Joe's gangster.
Don't. It won't end well for you because I honestly could care less about like your well-being as a human being. Okay, but
Shit.
why do you have so many? Where are you pulling these out of, bro?
They've been here the whole time, and I have a cold.
Like the whole time we've been recording the podcast, like ever.
No, like today.
Yes.
You stupid
You moron. I went to the
Oh
wall. I
my
told you.
God.
Yeah, you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
They had
I was
diarrhea in me. That's
curious.
crazy.
Give yourself one of those ones.
But
I need to shave.
Minecraft, Overwatch, 2K, very rarely. Cold War. I said screw MW2 because it's too complicated. I can't comprehend it. It's too much going on. Fortnite,
What's that wizard game?
Hogwarts Legacy, which was about
He's
to
a
say.
widowy and a wizard.
He's whittling
The wizard's
on the court.
whittling on
He's
the-
whittling on the court. But that and there's some other ones. Ark, Survival Evolved, like I said. Yeah, that's about it.
Sometimes we have concerts in the room.
Concerts. This man will be out here on the. I'm just trying to make it look like good on camera. I don't care. He'll be on the floor in our room doing the Post Malone stuff. You know what I'm talking about, Chris?
You be
He
vibing.
puts his fucking junk in his face where he's rolling backwards.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a weird.
I'm not the
way to
only one
word
that
it,
has.
but yeah.
Joe has definitely some Juice WRLD concerts sometimes.
Yeah,
Does,
that's
does,
what
does he
I'm
put his junk in his face?
No.
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 Are you flexible enough to do that?
No.
Oh.
I wouldn't know, but I'm assuming not because I can barely touch my toes.
Chris knows he's
So
not.
you've never tried?
To touch my toes? Or the other
No.
thing?
Mhm.
I've never tried the other thing, but I've tried to touch my toes, and like 80% of the time I'm unsuccessful.
Because you don't drink water.
That's not the problem.
Water actually makes you cramp.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
I
drank
learned
so
that
much water
because
that I had,
I had to learn
crazy
that
eye
because
cramp.
everyone says I don't drink water, which is kind of true, I guess. But
Tell them about your diet, Joe.
my diet.
Holy shit, I
not
was
good.
in space on
Don't
that.
know how I'm here, but that's besides the point.
We gotta
I-
elaborate. What do you
Elaborate?
eat? What did you eat today?
Okay, well,
Actually,
today-
better option. What did you eat at the beginning of the season?
I was gonna say over the summer summer, I'll tell you exactly what my diet consisted of. So mainly, what would happen was I'd wake up at like noon because I was up till like 6 in the morning playing video games with my boy from like 8 p.m. to 6 in the morning. So I wake up at like noon. I wake up, I pop open a 2-liter of some off-brand Wegmans soda that I bought for 95 cents. I'd drink that while I eat a whole entire box, which is 12 of pizza logs. So 12 pizza logs. I'd eat that. and then that'd usually satisfy me for the rest of the day. Maybe snack on like some Swiss rolls, some Takis,
Classic.
some strawberry grandma, hard candy, Cheez-Its. I feel like I said that, but maybe not.
This is
and then before I go to bed, or like while I'm on the game again at like 8 p.m., I proceed to then down another 2 liter of pop.
No
Check
water.
and mate.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
not really.
He drinks water once a month. He goes on a water binge once a month.
Basically, it's like once or like every other month.
And
Or
the
so,
fact
like,
that he
2
is
months.
able to 360 dunk,
What?
180.
I don't know. I don't know what it was, but that's besides the point.
We're getting there.
I don't even know if I've seen him do 180. How's that?
At Alfred.
That's up under and up and under.
It's a reverse. That's
It's a
what I'm
reverse.
calling it. I don't
It's
know
like a
what they're
180
on.
reverse.
I
It's like a
probably
A 180.
I
So
might be
mad
able to
impressive
360.
for
I might
somebody
be able
who
to 360.
has not ingested a piece of whole real animal product food
or
in 3 years.
actually rehabbed for my knee. But that's besides the point. We won't get into that.
And he had a
Partially torn
meniscus, and he's 360 dunking.
And didn't get it fixed. And
I
he
did
still
not. It's
still
probably
still hasn't
it's
done anything to
probably
it.
still not
Fuck
okay.
it. Fuck it.
But you know, it's whatever. I'm
Fuck it,
still
fuck
dunking
it.
on it, so clearly it ain't that bad. Clearly,
That's future Joe's problem, I guess.
basically, but it won't be a problem.
I feel like
because
that's
my
the way
body's
Joe
too
lives
good
his
for
life,
that.
though. Is that just like everything gets pushed off to future Joe?
Future Joe's really fucking not having it.
Shout out future Joe.
But
Watch this back and be so mad.
Hopefully.
but yeah, that was my diet. Basically, was just that.
That was an inside joke.
Yeah, so funny. But but that was basically
Enough
my
of
diet.
that.
Was I just ate like
Serious
whatever,
talk.
and now I'm here.
I think, dude, I don't even know. I don't have anything else.
Anything else? I feel like I can figure something else.
42 minutes, but I haven't got enough.
I don't know. I don't have anything else. Like,
Let me think of something I could talk about.
There's like some non-PG shit I'd love to go into, but we can't.
What
we need
if
to have Joe as our first guest on Shipped Across the Border Uncensored.
Uncensored?
Yeah.
But what about?
What's up with number 6, though?
Huh? Number 6. Well, I say fuck the 6 because that's where he's from, and screw Toronto. But what are we talking about when we say the 6?
Well, you have number 1 through 10. How's number 6?
1 through 10. Are we talking about what I think we're talking about? I don't even know who 6 is.
That's a problem. That's why I'm calling number 6.
Yeah.
Chris Fitzcameron.
Why do you keep doing this?
I ain't do it with the what? I ain't do
What is
nothing.
going on, dude?
I feel like there's so much more to talk about.
The skull.
The skull.
He's my friend now.
By the power of Grayskull. You ever see He-Man? Please tell me if one of you seen
You just
He-Man.
need to get-
No. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Bro, you and my friend Jason Hawk would get along so
Shut
well,
up.
bro.
Have
You always
either,
have ad libs.
fuck. Have either one of you seen He-Man?
No.
Yes, I have.
Thank you. At least someone's cultured around. Actually, you're not even. You haven't seen Gravity Falls to know who Schmebulok is, or Avatar to know who the Boulder is.
My entire childhood was Arthur, dude. It was just Arthur reruns. I watched the same
I fuck
Arthur
with
episode
Arthur.
40 times.
Like the one episode where he's like this, or you see the episode where DW said, "How do you get square balloons?" And they're like, "You blow square breaths," and then they put an audio behind it. What kind of fuckery is this? You never seen that? No, that's crazy.
How do you have this? This is the thing that confuses me about Joe. Is he will drop references from a childhood TV show, from a specific episode, from a scene nobody fucking remembers, and do the exact word for word line.
I know someone remembers.
but he can't remember a play that Coach explained 30 seconds ago.
That's actually not true. Joe's really good with like the.
He is, but he's
Bro, I could.
not.
You
though,
name a
too.
player, I could actually rep it
He's
out from
really
almost
good
any
at-
position
yeah,
right
he's
now.
really good at
Try
that,
me,
actually.
stupid.
So,
Go ahead, name a player.
I'm gonna
I can
defend
rip
my
it out.
roommate here. Fuck you.
Nah, fuck him too. But that's
Fuck you.
no, fuck him.
Fire.
But if you name any player right now, I guarantee I could go over it from.
I can rep it
almost
from
any
the
spot.
point. I can rep from the point guard and the 2.
Yeah, that's why I said any spot.
You can go from the 5.
Yes.
The 5's the easiest spot by far.
No, the 1 is.
Yeah, actually, 5.
You basically pass it and move.
Yeah. The one's
In bingo,
The 2's
you
the
get the
hardest.
ball back and then you go baseline and go get you a bucket.
Dude,
Okay.
we really had 150 million plays this year.
No, we had way
We had
less.
46
we-
offensive plays according to Samaj,
Okay, I was gonna say if you knew
which he only
that,
counted because Samaj counted and he only counted it because we had more offensive plays than we had points against Alfred.
Jesus. Should I cut that?
No.
Nah, it's a fact. What do you?
That was a bad game, bro.
Bad time to have a bad game.
Shit. Yeah, we might have to cut that.
Maybe.
But I don't
I
know.
think we can wrap it up now.
I feel like there's so much more like
But we
basketball wise.
Basketball wise?
Yeah.
What
Really,
else do
like,
you
what
want to talk
else?
about?
Why don't we talk about like favorite moments from this season, man?
Well,
How
What was
deep-
your favorite moment from this season, Joe?
how
Oh, we can talk about the development games.
Nah, you know what's hilarious
off
though?
my group
You know
today.
what's
That's my fault,
hilarious though was when we were playing when we played dodgeball for that one practice and Samaj got smoked in the head, bro. Bro, it was
That
so
was
funny.
hilarious,
Everyone
dude.
stopped playing. Like I could have stood up at any time and just got everyone out if I wanted
That
to.
football was actually
Everyone
fun as fuck,
stopped
too.
playing.
No, because
Didn't you
I
get
suck.
like mossed? Bro, my
my-
team went off. I did nothing. I caught one pass the entire time.
We on Zach's
I was
team?
guarding you.
Huh? Yeah, I was with Zach, Rari, and Kobe.
I was on.
No, you weren't. You Dobby looking.
Yes, I was, bro.
No.
Yes, I was.
Schmebulak has more vocabulary than you. Stop talking to me. Now listen. Listen. Football is fun, but like
We can just end this episode whenever you want.
Yeah, bro.
but like I don't know. Favorite would have been I don't know. Development games were fun. You know, Robert Wesleyan was my best game, and they kind of just went to poop after that.
Robert wasn't. Robert wasn't.
Like,
You
for
did
me, at
have
least.
yourself. You did have yourself.
I did
a
have
game.
myself a game.
You were
I
like
cramped
20
as
and
well.
10 or something like that.
Something like that. I was going stupid.
Fisher got Fisher. You were solid.
I was alright. I could have been more
Here,
aggressive.
Wesley, and you were solid.
Here at
all
Wesley,
of them.
here at Wesley,
You were
I
probably
didn't-
the most
I didn't do
consistent.
anything, but like it didn't matter because like we still got the W. So like I
Yeah.
contributed to the win.
Exactly.
But like
you're
I
the
didn't
most.
personally,
I
like,
think
go
you're the most
off.
consistent person for our. You just didn't have played solid all the time. Like
And
me,
then
like I
Fisher was,
went.
ugh.
I had a good game. I had a few, one really bad game, and then I got my gap.
Nah, you know what's crazy?
Got my guy
I'm gonna
back in
out him
blood.
real quick.
Don't mind me.
This man over here, we are on the bus ride back from what I believe was Wesleyan at Wesleyan, and he looks back at me. It like gives that like weird effect. Look at it. Look at it. You know, like the weird cap cut effect. Like you see how it, like lights up. Okay, but he looks at me. He turns around on their bus.
Really
this
trying
little
to think of what he's
van,
gonna say.
and he turns around and goes. He looks at me. And goes. He's like, Joe. He's like, I'm gonna be a dead ass with you right now. He's like, I can't stay in front of a parked car.
Oh,
And then later in the year, it got moved up to a building. What are we doing? Like, come on, man.
shit! But they couldn't guard me either.
We wouldn't know.
We didn't know.
Why is
That's the goal for next year. That's what me and coach talked about. I gotta get to like 190, be able to guard a little bit.
Christopher? I hate you.
Why?
Bam. You suck. It's Michael Jackson next to me.
That's hilarious.
No. Not
Can
funny.
you give us a song?
I don't.
Like, Thriller.
Listen, I don't understand people.
You know what?
Everyone on the team, I hope you see this, coaches included. I don't know Michael Jackson at all. Like, not a single
But
bit.
I'm
I don't listen to him
uncultured.
at all.
But
Yeah,
I'm
that's kinda
uncultured.
crazy.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I don't care. But no, I don't. I just do this Michael Jackson. I just don't. So then, and Rari and all them be like, Joe, sing it. It's your song. I don't know the song.
He has a great song called "Don't Matter to Me" with Drake.
Took him long enough.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah, it's like a Michael Jackson sample with Drake. Yeah, it's a great song.
You're gonna fuck.
It sounds like a banjo.
You're gonna fuck up the audio.
All right, well,
I feel like we're dragging now.
yeah,
I mean, I
think we
guess.
just Joe.
Dragging these. No, okay.
You wanna wrap it up?
Thank you for listening.
Oh,
This is.
we can ask him like what he regrets most.
Oh shit! What was your number one regret?
It was just spring break, y'all. Like, give us.
Holy fuck! I'm gonna have to do
Spring
so
break.
much
Oh, our spring
editing.
Shit.
I'm gonna have to
Oh.
do so much editing.
Well,
on this
good.
podcast.
You suck.
Joe.
Ow! Fuck. Yes, continue.
What is your number one regret from your basketball career and/or life
career?
Life career, if appropriate, on said podcast.
Life career. I'll give you one from each. Basketball career, I guess, would have just been. One, I guess, would be. I kind of have a few, but one would be not getting it AAU sooner, which isn't 100% my fault, but that's okay. Two would be just not putting in as much work. Not just this season, but like my senior year, like getting in the gym, like actually like just working on like all aspects of my game instead of just like playing like twos or like threes, and just like getting better from there. I guess because now I'm here. Life career, I don't even know if I have one honestly. That can be said out here, but that's besides the point.
That's what I was gonna say. Then he has one where it can't be said.
And then, so what's one thing you would tell your like past self?
My
about
past
how
self?
to get to play college basketball, or
I would
just
tell
life,
him.
life in general?
I would tell him two words.
Clear your history.
I would tell him two words that are much needed, and I was gonna say something else besides much needed, but they're much needed. It would be don't suck. It's as simple as that.
Tough love.
Don't suck.
Yeah, if you don't suck, then you're
Swallow?
good. Yeah, that's gotta get edited out. But
Thank you
but
guys
if
for
don't suck,
watching.
then you're good at that. Like,
This
it's
is just
simple.
across the board, episode 15,
And
and
it's been chaos. Thank you all for listening to this
my blicky.
fuckery.
Pretty Caroline.